Hello, VC. Tony here in Studio B. We're going to do a quick response to a contest from the Vinyl Lounge MTL. And the contest consists of doing a shout out to a video channel, VC channel. I have so many, I'm going to shout out to one, and I'll explain why I picked this particular channel. Seems like a cool channel. I just got into them. But the Vinyl Lounge MTL, I urge you to subscribe to them. The contest consists of, it's called From Hippie to Hipster, I believe. And you're supposed to show 10 of your albums where the artists or the group are wearing beards. The boys in the band are having beards. Hopefully the boys in the band are wearing beards. But the Vinyl Lounge MTL, this is a contest, and I will put stuff on the back. My shout out is to On My Turntable video channel, On My Turntable, and that's where I saw this contest just this morning. So I thought, let me give a shout out to this person. He seemed like a really nice, cool guy. Same taste as I have, which is good taste. And I'm going to do the contest. But my shout out is to On My Turntable. So the contest is show 10 records with the guys in the band are wearing beards. And then give a shout out. So we're going to do that. I also saw the contest on Rachel's Ghost. So I give a shout out to Rachel's Ghost as well. Really cool channel if you all know Rachel. So first up is David Bromberg, the Demon in Disguise. One of the best beards ever. Kind of looks like a Dylan type beard, Dylan type haircut. You all know them. This is a classic record from the old days. This is on Columbia, 1972. Demon in Disguise, beard number 1. And of course I have to do something from the Dead. The Dead album covers don't normally have a photograph or a picture of the band, but I did find a solo record from the great Jerry Garcia, Old and in the Way. And you could see there, Jerry always had that great beard. He didn't have the beard initially, so he went from non-beard to hippie to hipster. So, right there. So, Old and in the Way, a classic on, this is on Round Records, I believe. I think so. This is an original. Let's just show the label here just for the hell of it. There you go. Round Records, classic. Thorogood's on that label and some really cool stuff. I believe they're still in existence. So, and I want to thank, while I'm talking about existence, thank you for letting my channel exist. I want to thank the people in the vinyl community and all over the world. This is global. We're going global right now from Studio B. Thank everyone for their subs. If you haven't subbed, feel free to sub. Subscriptions are great. Feel free to like, and I hope that you actually will do this contest. It's a fun contest. It's easy. Here we have another guy that I actually met, Richie Havens. I saw Richie about 3 or 4 times, and I actually met him at a concert. He was so nice, so cool. He signed my albums that I had for him. This is on Verb. This is still in Shrink. The great late Richie Havens. If you don't know Richie Havens, he's a song interpreter. He has a special tuning, and he clutches his guitar almost backwards, the neck of his guitar almost backwards. And what caught my ear initially, instead of catching my eye because of the beard, was that he did a lot of Beatles stuff. He was a big Dylan fan, a big Beatle fan. He was actually at Woodstock. So check out Bob Dylan. Here he is with a sitar. Right. Next up is a great funk band, funk pop from my high school days, Earth, Wind, and Fire. So many beards and actually afros. Maybe I'll do one where show the folks that have afros. I think I'm going to do that, so stay tuned for that. Here's the Gatefold, one of my favorite albums, and my man Kenny from Kenny's Audiophile, he loves this album. That's the Way of the World, so I'm going to have to touch base with Kenny. So, great album. This is actually a soundtrack to a movie, I believe, which I haven't seen yet, but on here you have That's the Way of the World, Shining Star, Africano, See the Light. It's just really cool. So, beards. And here we have one which actually on the turntable showed a record of this particular late, great Chris Christopherson. Here he is with the love of his life, Rita Coolidge. They had a number of hits off of this record. Here's the label on A&M. He went on to Columbia. Well, he was on Columbia and Monument, Columbia, but Rita Coolidge. And here he is, sans beard, right there. But we all know Chris with a beard, even in the A Star Is Born with Streisand. He had the beard. That's how you could tell them apart. Here we have another great pop band from the early days. And they have mustaches, and I think they may even have a beard here. But, yeah, there's a beard in the back. But great album. I just did a short on this. That's the way we want to see them, guys. Painted, really cool. Unfortunately, Teddy Pendergrass is no longer with us. But on here is the greatest hits on Columbia. Really good sound quality for a greatest hits. Obviously, they must have used the top master tapes that they had. But Wake Up Everybody's on here. The Love I Lost, Bad Luck. If You Don't Know Me by Now, I Miss You. So I just did a short on Wake Up Everybody. It's still 50 years later or whatever it is. It's still a poignant reminder of what we have to do. Just be kind to each other. And there's the back with Teddy with the beard. Of course, I would be remiss if I did not put this guy on it. The great EC. EC was here, Slow Hand. And there you see Slow Hand with beard, without beard, with beard. I believe he may still have a beard at this point. He's getting up there. But this is the history of Eric Clapton. And this is funny. This is the history of Eric Clapton. I did a whole album. I did a whole video on this somewhere years ago. But the funny thing was the history of Eric Clapton, and at this point he was only around for 4 or 5 years. It's got Hideaway, Tribute to Elmore James, Sea of Joy, Spoonful, Crossroads, Badge, Blues Power, Sunshine of Your Love, Only You Know and I Know, Tell the Truth, Layla. And this was the history of Eric Clapton. And believe me, it was only 4 or 5 years into his career, or around there, not long, maybe 8 years, but the history of Eric Clapton. And coming up here is a great one, The Great Doors. This is a posthumously Doors album, where it's the American Prayer, music by the Doors, but Jim Morrison poetry that he used to read and record was dubbed in with the music by the Doors. So this is really cool. There he is without the beard, and here he is without the beard, and here he is with the beard. But this is a really cool album. This has a nice booklet inside. It's like I said, it's his poetry, and of course Jim Morrison, part of the 27 Club. If you don't know the 27 Club, look it up. But there's a number of rock artists who passed away at the age of 27. He's one of them. I'm not sure if Johnson, what's his name? The great blues singer, blues writer, I believe, passed away at 27 as well. Robert Johnson, I believe he was 27 as well. We don't know how he died. Could have been a jealous husband. Could have been poisoned by a jealous husband. Could have been a robbery attempt, but he passed away very, very young, and as did Hendrix and a few others. And here we have, last but not least, it's a great album, the Bee Gees. And beards on maybe 2 Bee Gees, 2 out of 3, and there's another one without the beard. So great album, nice real gatefold. To Whom It May Concern. The hit on this is I believe Run to Me. Road to Alaska. I don't know if that's a hit, but that's not hot. It's cold. Please Don't Turn Out the Lights. They're all written by the Gibb brothers, Robin, Maurice, and Barry. This is an early one, so Atco Records. There they are as a young Australians. But that's the contest. So I hope you enjoy it. It's just a quick little contest. I think if you win, you win something to do with shaving, maybe razor blades on. It's kind of unique for the VC community to give a prize out of that, but I'm not really concerned about it. I just wanted to put this out, give a shout out to On My Turntable, give a shout out to everybody out there, and hope you enjoyed this quick video. Keep rocking. Remember, Tony's LPs are us. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you can, and I want to thank all the rest of you guys that have subscribed to my channel. I'm really, shocked and honored in a way that I've gotten such a good following. So, but I think I'm going to do one with show afros, because I've already seen in my computer stupid brain of record albums where folks had afros, and they're not just African Americans. I know folks with afros that are white, and that's why I think this is going to be a cool contest. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably put that up tonight. Keep rocking. Here we go. We're going to end up with Jim. I'm going to shut this down. Jim Morrison, Beard It. Ciao.